Hello and welcome to Dr. Welling's Health Show. Today we are going to talk about milk. Is it good for you or bad for you? Now, throughout the history, milk has commonly been regarded as a vital part of balanced diet. Milk is much more than just a drink. It is a cultural phenomenon that can be traced back to thousands of years. Whether milk is actually a healthy choice depends on the individual and the type of milk being consumed by you. I have found that most men and women like to have milk whether the goal is to lose weight or build muscles. So to make sure it's safe, I have investigated all the anti-milk claims going through all major researches of the past. The most important and surprising conclusion was milk depletes the calcium from your bones over a period of time. The milk myth has spread around the world based on a flawed belief that this protein and calcium-rich drink is essential to support good overall health and bone health in particular at any age. It is easy to understand that the confusion about milk's imaginary benefits stems from the fact that it contains a lot of calcium, around 300 mg per cup. But the scientific studies have shown that an assortment of damaging health effects directly linked to milk consumption. And the most surprising link is that not only do we barely absorb the calcium in the cow's milk, especially if it is pasteurized, but to make the matters worse, it actually increases a calcium loss from the bones. Surely surprising, isn't it? Speaking about bone health, everyone has heard that milk is good for the bones. And that is because milk is one of the primary sources of vitamin D in the diet, as well as good source of calcium. However, adequate calcium and vitamin D intake is not enough to prevent bone loss and osteoporosis. Regular physical activity and strength training, along with not smoking and eating a diet low in sodium but high in potassium, also contributes to overall bone health and decrease risk of osteoporosis in future. The rate of fracture is highest in milk drinking countries, and it turns out that the key to bone strength is lifelong exercise and vitamin D, which you can get from sunshine. Most humans never tasted fresh milk from any other source than mother's milk for almost all human history, except for last few centuries. The next concern is antibiotics. Many cows are pumped full of antibiotics. This practice is leading to antibiotic resistant bacteria, which may decrease the effectiveness of antibiotics used on you. Consuming too much potassium or phosphorus, both of which are high in milk, can be really harmful to those whose kidneys functions are not fully functional. If your kidneys are unable to remove the excess potassium or phosphorus from the blood, it could be really fatal. A Harvard researcher gave a provocative talk recently on the association between the cancer and cow's milk and other milk products. The researcher noted that ingestion of natural estrogen from cows, particularly from the pregnant cows, in milk may be linked to breast cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer in humans. All are human-dependent tumors or cancers, meaning that they need sex hormones to grow. The principal reason is that dairy farmers now milk their cows about 300 days per year. For much of that time, the cows are pregnant, and as pregnancy progresses, the estrogen content of their milk increases. The milk from the cows in the late stage of pregnancy can contain up to 33% more estrogen hormone in their milk than the non-pregnant cows. Also, the benefits of milk are not available for your body once it is pasteurized. It is essentially dead after pasteurization, whether you are intolerant to it or not. Pasteurization destroys the valuable enzymes and beneficial bacteria, depletes the levels of vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12 and vitamin C, and transforms the protein into unnatural amino acids configuration that are harmful to your health. Scientific studies show that milk increases fracture risk actually. Many scientific studies contradict the conventional wisdom that milk and dairy consumption help reduce osteoporotic fractures. Surprisingly, studies demonstrate that milk and dairy products actually fail to protect bones from fractures. Even drinking milk from young age does not protect against future fractures risks, but actually increases the risk of fractures. Interestingly, the study also found that fermented milk products like cheese or yogurt significantly decrease the chance of fractures among these women. The researchers think that the negative effect of liquid milk is due to D-galactose, the breakdown of the lactose that has been shown to be pro-inflammatory from the milk has more of D-galactose than this cheese and yogurt. So what should you do? Stop it completely? No, not at all. For small children it's very important, but don't lay too much importance on the nutritional values of milk. The beneficial values are not too high either. Also, it's not completely necessary in older children and adults. It can be substituted with more healthier and lesser calorie drinks very easily. In effect, if milk may not cause major health issues in moderation, but it cannot give any special health benefits too. Hope the video benefits you. If you have any doubt, do comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you care for your health and would like to stay healthy. See you in the next episode of Dr. Welling's Health Show. This is Dr. Welling signing off. Bye and take care.